Hello, hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? I was muted. Ah. Oh, your OC got adopted by your artist? Your artist has been like, nope, this is mine now. Oh, and you're looking for scrap metal? Fun fact, almost everything is made out of scrap metal if you hit it hard enough, my dude, bro. Well, that's pretty wicked, more. But how have you been? How have you been? I've been gone for 2 days. 2 whole days. I was gone for the long Wednesday. And today, instead of a normal drinking stream, I'm drinking Dayquil. Because hell yeah, brother. Oh, you should stream more. If I'm free and alive, I will try and drop by. Here, let me get a breathing subscription on. 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. There we go. I can smell colors. Every time I put one of these things on, it's like I can smell colors. No, don't kidnap me. I got my dude bro to play Enshrouded, and I think they're having fun. I don't think they've cursed me for it yet. I got their wife to start playing it, so now they're playing it. And then we're all going to play together, and it's going to be wicked. You can't pause it? Oh, if you play it on private, you can pause. I think you probably just started as host. And you pause it on PlayStation controller with the share button, but the like pause that goes into your backpack doesn't pause the game. The more you know, and knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe. Oh, I'm pretty sure I have strep throat. But I don't want to spend like $500 to go to the doctor, be like, here's some antibiotics when I know I need antibiotics. I could just rob the pharmacy. That'd be way easier. But robbing the pharmacy is a healthy man's game, so I'm going to have to recover first before I do that. I love when I message someone asking if they can work for me the next day because I'm not feeling well and I just never get a reply. So I went and worked a full shift while sick, and if someone else gets sick because of it, well, too bad. Oh, and I found out that the employee who works evenings that I don't like is going to be moving into one of the other apartments in my building. All right, have fun cleaning, or at least get through it quickly. Cleaning's never fun. I hate cleaning. Speaking of, I need to vacuum. But my apartment's so small, I have to move furniture out. I have to move my coffee table outside in order to vacuum. Because then I have enough room to move the chairs and whatnot around. Or I suppose I could maybe move it into the kitchen. It's also annoying because my coffee table has a wire that comes off of it. It's a kotatsu style table, so it's got a heater installed in the bottom of it. My dad and I made it. So then I got to unplug that, wind the cord around the leg, and tie it tight enough that I'm not dragging the cord all over. cleaning is fun for you? Hey, do you want a roommate? Do you want to be my roommate? I would love somebody that cleans. I hate it. Isn't that like the biggest town in all of South Africa? Isn't that like saying you live in New York City? One second. There, I remove the message. And now I'm going to go on a learn about a town. That's what I thought. It's the giant city with the mountain that you've shared photos of before. Yeah, that's like saying you live in New York City. It's so big that it doesn't really narrow it down. Oh, I gotta mute to blow my nose. I gotta mute. I gotta mute. I'm dying. I swear, I'm dying. Don't grieve for me. Man, it sounds like I'm playing the trumpet over here. Life is pain, Dayo. But have you done anything cool in the past couple of days since we last saw each other, Boar? I've just been sick. I've been at home sick. I play some game with friend, but that's about it. Okay, which high school did you go to? Oh, you were doing tests all week. That's gotta suck. I remember back when we had the full week of testing back when I was in school because we had the standardized state testing, which is just terrible. It's terrible stuff. Hey, the reason why the locals keep attacking you in that game is because you're the only one that still knows how to make copper wire, and they're a bunch of meth heads. Yeah, I asked that as a joke. Don't actually dox yourself. I don't think there's anybody here that would want to get all your personal information. But still, I mean, yet they don't attack your inn yet. They are planning to eventually add base raids. Uh, my fingers feel all swollen. I found out that the throat spray I've been using to help with my sore throat, you're not supposed to take for more than 2 days at a time. And this was my third day of taking it. So I think that might be part of the problem. The other part of the problem might be all the red 40 in it. Yeah. And I'm real sick of synthetic cherry flavoring because I've been slurping down cough drops like it's nobody's business. I don't know yet. It hasn't been added into the game yet. I kind of doubt it. Well, I don't know what to tell you other than be responsible. There are three people here: me, my dude bro, who is an American, and you. And none of us are willing to fly to South Africa to mess with you. Actually, I would if I had a stupid amount of money fly to South Africa as a prank. But that's besides the point. I've talked about doxing streamers before. I'm like, why would you share that information? Isn't it cooler to have that information to yourself, to know a little secret and not have to share it? Yeah, they can hear you are child. Personally, I don't think children should be on the internet, but at the same time, I know they will be. So it's like, well, I can't just cast Boar into the abyss, throw you off a cliff, and be like, nope, not today. That would be bad. That wouldn't be wise. Instead, I can just be a nice feller. I can be a nice feller on the internet that's not a creep. That's all I can do. Well, I wouldn't tell you I was doing it till I'm already in the country. That's the funniest part. That's like getting a text saying, I am in the house. I am in the building. uh Breaking stuff. Like where you got the blacksmith, all the broken vessels, you can break those to get scrap metal. There's a chance when you break stacks and crates that it'll drop scrap metal or nails, that sort of thing. Don't ascend. This plane of existence only sucks a little bit, only sucks a lot of bit most of the time. Wait. Oh, okay. And I like how if I look at the left of my Twitch screen, I see it like Michimo Chibi playing Repo, Cinder playing Repo, Shuto playing Repo, Deme playing Repo. And then I'm like, wait, that plus three, they're all playing together, damn it. That's just four perspectives of the same stream. Oh, but apparently the old lady that lived across from me in my building passed away. So now the employee I don't like that works the night shift is going to be moving into there, but they're quitting. And they were trying to tell me today that they're sorry about leaving stuff not well done and that they're tired because they have two jobs. Well, do one job well and you'll get the hours you need to get by. If you need more than 40 hours of work to get by, find somewhere that pays better. It's not that complicated. You know what I mean? Like, there's a limit to how much work one person can do. And having multiple jobs just is an impediment to doing it properly. Like, they're going to do pallet work, which I know pays more than it does, but it's more physically demanding. We do have a lot of laborer jobs in the area that are physically demanding, but pay better. Like if you bounce to the next town over, like to Cedar Rapids or something, The pay scale there starts a couple dollars higher. It's a longer commute, but really you just need to be frugal. Because he's like 19. He doesn't have a lot of expenses. Or if you're so in need and have to have two jobs, you should be doing them well. You shouldn't give us reason to want to replace you. I don't know. I have no patience for him anymore. I'm going to be polite, though, because he's not going to be there for much longer. There's no reason to kick him out a week early. That would just make more work for the others. Oh, and tomorrow morning, I have a order for 3 pizzas 30 minutes after the store opens at 5:30 in the morning. Nobody needs pizzas that early in the morning. Nobody. I don't care who you are. You don't need a pizza at 5:30 in the morning, let alone 3 of them. I just hope when the old lady doing prep shift cuts onions so I don't have to do it first thing in the morning. Nothing starts your day off worse than having to cut onions. And I'm very particular about how I do onions. We got this big Chopomatic 9000, which is just a mesh of blades and a plunger to push down on top of the onions to chop them all up. But that basically maces the entire kitchen. Just fills the whole kitchen with aerosolized onion crying death stuff. So I'm over here like, but what if I just used a knife and didn't do that? You know? Ah, I'm dying. I swear I'm going to die. I'm going to ascend. Ah, sorry, I had to blow my nose again. It's like I'm getting trombone practice over here. Or not trombone, trumpet. Fuck. I ruined the joke. Ah, damn it. Ah, beans. Oh, I was trying to figure out for a bit there where I got the aw beans from because I started saying that recently. I'm like, where did this come from? I realized that's what Froggy says instead of cursing. Like my mind is a sponge. I just absorb things I like to hear, things that other people say, and that's like, nope, this is mine now. I have added it to the vocabulary. Who's buzzing my phone? Who's buzzing me? But the nice thing about being sick is it's the only time I make soup. I make tomato soup and I eat an entire can of it in one go. Oh, I saw it and going live thing on Discord from Boar's Discord, and I was like, oh boy, Boar went live, but nope, it was somebody using the like self promo channel. And I thought that my sick ass stream would be cooler, but it's very much not. You know you can it, right? What do you mean? I can what? I know I can what? Oh, post in your Discord. I feel like I'm not active enough on your little Discord, though, is the thing. I just lurk. You know, like even Discords I've been in for other creators were like, here's the self promo page. I'm like, but I might post there once, but I don't want to bother people. I don't want to just every day be posting in here. It feels so droll, so unclassy, you know? I just want to be a cool guy. I want to be cool and chill. And that doesn't feel cool or chill. I mean, right now I'm not cool, I'm feverish, but that's besides the point. I mean, I'm not too active on mine either. I'm just like, hey, I sick. And the next day, hey, I still sick. Also, I don't know if it sends out notifications for the announcement page. If brain if I'm on mobile. That's it. Because I'm not taking the time to pull out my computer and do all that stuff if it turns out it's pointless. You know? People shouldn't have to like dig through to see those. I need to learn how Discord works properly. Like everything you need to know about running a community Discord. There's so much to learn, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? Did I can what? Nah, it's funnier if I go do it manually. Manual Samuel. I gotta press this button to breathe. I gotta press this one to blink and so on. I swear, I keep blowing my nose and out keeps coming these level 1 slimes. Feel like I'm in an RPG and I have to start fighting. Like, quick G. Melee attack. Oh, that's kind of cool, seeing some fellows from your home area. The streamer that went live? Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh. April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Yeah, the one that was sent the going live notification. I just saw it on my phone. I was looking on my phone because it buzzed. And that was just a Zentrea message. A little Zentrea live thing. All right, go say ho to him. Say ho. Say ho. It's off to work you go. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, anybody? Anybody? Anybody at all? I made bored mad. I made bored mad, chat. You know, maybe I'll have some rum. I know it's. Oh, the person that did a little going live message in the self promo on their community Discord because Boar also does little streams. Sorry, I should have muted. Sorry. I am become dead. Do I have dead? Do I have the dead emote? Yes, I do. Dead. Phone jack and unplugged it. That's the one thing I don't like about my computer. The headphones are so loose. They don't fit in properly. They don't thing like they're supposed to. Oh, I need to see how much streaming I've got left to do this week. I've realized that stuff and thing that I was going to be cutting it close on if I was actually going to hit my goal of 10 hours. Let's see, on Sunday, Monday. Okay, I've already done 10 hours this week before sick hit. That's good. That's real good. I promised myself I would stream at least 10 hours every week. Oh, but Boar, I finally hit 50 followers. I finally done diddly doed it. It was close there for a bit. I was wondering if I was going to hit 50, but then I did. If you say so, I will put message in your little Discord. Sick man is live. And while I'm doing that, I as well say something over in Ghoulies. We love the Ghoulie. We love the Ghoulie. Oh. Ganon went live. I need to keep Ganon on in the background so I know if they're starting work on my commission. Because I want to watch Ganon. I want to watch Ganon do the art I commissioned them for. Ganon, if you don't know Ganon, they're a very nice person. Let me shout them out. Slash this person. They're very sweet. I love getting to commission them. They do all of Ari's art, like her concept art. If you haven't seen Ganon before or don't follow them, I'd recommend following them. He is fantastic. And we love the Ganon, and we love the Ganon, and we love the Ganon, and we love the Ganon. Oh, you learned how to draw more? Heck yeah. Drawing's something I wish I kept at. I got halfway decent at like doing chibi art, but I never learned how to really do stuff with without pen and paper. I'll go to the Discord though. Go to the little art channel and I'll be waiting to see. And if any of you aren't in the little community Discord, you can exclamation point Discord. Wait, no, you can't. I forgot to update the thing. Nightbot. Nightbot, get your skinny ass over here. Then I go to Discord. Uh, invite people. Edit invite link. Never inspire. Generate new link. No, I gotta go to settings and turn off streamer mode so I can see the link. Then I go invite people. Edit. No limit. Generate link. Copy. Paste. Update. There we go. That should do it. Oh, I see. That. Oh, that's hair coming over the face. For a second, I thought that was horrifying mouth. Nerd, what do you mean, nerd? Here I am, sick on my deathbed, dying of man cold. And you're over here insulting me? Well, that's a very good start. You're definitely improving, Boar. Keep at it. How are you doing, Ghoulie? How are you doing? Just you wait, Ghoulie. I'ma catch up to you. I'ma catch up and be big streamer man, a big streamer person like you. And Boar, this is Ghoulie, my friend. They also stream. She is fantastic. Yeah, it sounded like one of my bosses at work was also dying. I tried to find someone yesterday to work for me today because I worked 2 half shifts, had somebody come in and take over when I wasn't feeling well. I was like, I would really like somebody to come work my shift. I understand it's a Friday, it's a truck day. Speaking of, today's when we get our truck shipment, right? We got a shipment for a different store. So all the stuff we're still out of. That's right. We did raid into Ghoulie. Yeah, we're gonna be epic streamers. We're gonna start our own company, get our gamer subscribers, make a content house, end up on daytime television news because of the horrors we've committed. You know how it goes. Oh, but Ghoulie, I don't know what your funds look like, but usually every Thursday, I don't think they're doing it this Thursday. Gannon, person I shouted out a little bit ago, does commissions for pretty cheap, like $30 for just a bust up. It's pay what you want, so if you want to pay a little more, you can. But they've been doing some furry art, and it's been very good. If you wanted to get some more art of your little person, your little character, be a little bat. I'm just saying, it's an option. I gave them $50 to do a drawing of me last week. I'm still waiting for it. So, it seems like some stuff got in the way of them doing drawing this week, but they're usually pretty good. And honestly, 2 weeks, pretty quick turnaround. I've reached the point of sick where it's like, Okay, that's it. I don't want to buy more Kleenex. This shirt is being sacrificed. It's just, yep, shirt is good enough. At this point, I didn't like that shirt anyway. It had a hole in it. It's fine. Yeah, I came in this morning to make donuts at work, and we didn't have any donut glaze. Like, I understand if we run out of like chocolate frosting or something, that's a bit annoying, but it's like we can just use the white and caramel frostings and make up. But no donut glaze, no most popular topping for donut. What are you doing? How did we allow us to run out of this? New Afrikaans word of the day. What word am I learning? I had Gannon open in the background really quiet, and the music was confusing me. Having my music and their music was just making my brain turn to soup. I didn't want it to turn to soup. Yeah. Well, what have you been up to, Ghoulie? I saw you did like a repo collab. I gotta watch part of it. I'll need to get. I'll need to go commission some emotes pretty soon. I'm gonna go with Studio 88 to do my emotes someday, which will hopefully be soon. Well, if I find some people to play with, I'll definitely get it. Quick, give him a dude, bro. Get JJ. Joker Wolf Blade. Get Katie. Bring in the council. The council of fuckheads. We're playing Repo. Verteen Wording. Wordig. Verteen Wordig. Represent. Repo? It's the new streamer game. You go into like these old houses and you gotta collect stuff to sell for money and not get killed by the monsters that live in the house now. It's like Lethal Company. It's the new streamer game. It's Repo, and what's the other new one? What's the other one? You feel like you've played it twice? Quite popular. Quite possibly. It's very popular right now. Give it like another month or two and no one will even remember it, though. That's how these games usually go. Headliners. Headliners is the other one. You play as journalists and you go into where like there's alien invasion stuff going on and got to take pictures of the monsters and not get murdered. Yeah, we played both of those together. It was really fun. Who knows? Maybe someday we play Lethal Company on stream. What if I monetized my friendships? I think that's the way to go. Monetize everything. Everything is content, baby. Anything to escape the droll reality that is working in corporate America. Yeah, I'd pick up Repo. I can pick it up anytime. Or I have Dokapon. It, Good luck. Good luck, boy. Monetizing your name's the hardest part about you to monetize, usually. Usually someone else has already been like, no, I don't have that. Speaking of my name, I should get my name on like Instagram and stuff. I haven't done that yet. Oh, oh no. I would have sneezed. Ah, I'm dying. My body is rebelling against me. Me looking in the mirror, so it's treason. So it's treason then. I'm just glad I don't have more vocal fry in my voice right now. I gotta go get my account name though on like Facebook. That way I can make sure if I do become big, there's not some weirdo out there scamming people on Facebook saying they're me. Because that happens to like everybody. Ah, no, I know I'm a little sick, but why can't I drink a little bit? It is Friday. I usually drink during streams on Friday. It's not going to be a drinking exclusive stream because it's a repeat of what I drank before. But I got a bottle of sake and a cup out here. I had a bit of it last night to help me sleep because my throat was hurting. It was either that or rum. And I had already had some rum, and rum on its own, not very good. But sake on its own, pretty good. I have some Virgin Islands coconut rum. I buy it by the gallon. I need to, now that it's getting warmer out, go get some pineapple juice because it goes really well with rum. Puts your toes right in the sand, it does. Makes you feel like you're on a tropical vacation. I could use another vacation, I feel like, but I probably won't go on one again till August. Although I'll take 2 days off in another month or two for my sister's graduation. No, it's in May. It's in May. My sister is going to become a full-fledged teacher. Oh, don't you know you got to start at the basic setting, beat the game once, and then play the hardest setting. A lot of games you got to beat to unlock the hardest setting. Like I know with Enshrouded, you can customize the difficulty. But like if you're on Relax, for example, you actually get doubled resource yield. So like if you would normally pick up one Shroud Core, you get two Shroud Core. But it doesn't double like trophies and a few other little things. Just because it wouldn't make sense to. For example, the Fell Thunderbrute does not have two heads to cut off. No matter how much cutting you do, there will still only be one head. So, no head. Yeah, that. Oh, but Boar, maybe if we do community game stuff again in future, once I get the RAM card I need, I could do like a Minecraft server. And I could bring all my friends and like you and some of the others in to play as well. We could do Cobblemon. We could be Pokemon trainers. That'd be wicked. I'll have to look into it and how much it costs to host a server. I think one with like 8 player slots would be more than enough. Because I want to make Sundays community gaming day. That's why I was always playing Enshrouded, because I had it open for anyone to join. But apparently it's complicated to make work. All right, how do I set up OBS hotkeys? I need something that I can like tab M and mute my microphone. I'm dying. I'm dying, chat. But yeah, all my models toggles are on tab. So if I have like tab 1, it's the jacket, tab 2 is the vest, and so on for clothes. Tab C to cry, tab B to blush, tab H for hearts in my eyes. I'm trying. I need a status healing item at this point. Need like a Pokemon full heal. Or a full restore. Or if we wait a little longer, a revive. Give me one of them 1-up mushrooms. Or revival herb if you hate me. Yeah, revival herb in Pokemon is like the revive item. I think it heals to 50% health though instead of 30. And it lowers friendship with the Pokemon. Because, and I quote, "You cheap ass mother trucker, why can't you pay for the processed stuff?" You only use the revival herb on Pokemon you hate. The Pokemon you love, they get the max revive. I should play some Pokemon. Maybe I could do like my journey through Pokemon games and play the ones I had as a kid. I could start with the Pokemon trading card game and go from there. That could be really fun, actually. When I was a kid, the first Pokemon game I played was the Pokemon trading card game for Game Boy Color. That's when Game Boy cartridges were double the size they are now. Or that they were for Game Boy. It was Game Boy Color, which was before the Game Boy Advance, which had the smaller cartridges. Then I played Pokemon Sapphire version. Great game. After that was Soul Silver, then White 1, followed by Black 2. And then I started but never finished Let's Go Eevee. I think it would be really fun, though, to go back and play the Pokemon trading card game and do it properly. That was the reason why I actually knew how to play the trading card game, and I was the only kid in my school that did. Everyone else was like, look, pretty picture. My school also tried to ban trading Pokemon cards, but we did it on the bus. So what are they going to do about it? What are they going to do? Take my stuff? Like hell, I'm going to let the teachers steal from me. I did get caught with Pokemon cards a couple times. I'm like, ma'am, they are in my backpack in my locker. Oh, hello, Captain Erica. Hello, hello. Oh, everybody's here today. We get a panda and we'll have a half dozen. That's crazy. With a little luck, if I can go a little longer, which I wasn't planning on, I might get my average back up. Because my average dropped to 2.4, which kind of sucks. Because it was at 3 point something until 2 days before I hit 50 followers, but that's just how it goes. But how are you doing today, Captain Erica? Has anyone been turned to goop at work? Rough? That's no good. What do you need? What do you need to unrough your day? To unjolly your rallies or what, however it is people say that sort of thing. No goopification? Yeah, I heard the old lady that lived across from me passed, like in the other apartment in this building. Which that's unfortunate, but luckily she didn't goop. I would have been worried that she would have gooped. A beer? Hell yeah. I learned that one of the employees that I dislike working with is moving into the other apartment in my building potentially. Or like, damn it. Like you're telling me that we're gonna be neighbors and that you're fairly quiet. Anyone that's got to insist that, yeah, we're quiet, don't worry about it, isn't quiet. Work on the VN novel trailer? Well, once you have it ready, I can at minimum put the VN novel trailer, like link it in my stuff over here. Well, thank you very much for the follow, Katia. I didn't realize you weren't following, actually. That's my model mama that just followed. There she is. How are you doing? How are you doing? Sorry for my voice. I'm a bit sick today. But I've been gone for 2 days. I didn't want to be gone for more days. I'm going to be coming to bring you more work before long as soon as I can get the artist I'm trying to get a hold of to do some concept work for me. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. There's some work I want to do to improve it, but I figure I'd wait for a 2.0 re-rig until after I commission a second outfit. Because I'm wanting to commission Mr. Gannon to design a witch outfit for me. Then I was going to bring that over and have you make it. That's my plan, at least. All on if I can get a hold of Mr. Gannon. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have Gannon design the outfit. Then I'll bring you over the design and have you then make the PSD that I can then rig. At least that's my plan. Oh, but Madubro, Boar, Captain Erica, Guli, this is Cat Katia 3. They did my model. They did all the art for the model. Yeah, I haven't even started that commission yet, so it'll probably be a good while. I messaged them and Gannon said they'd get a hold of me when they have a proper slot open. Yeah, chat this. It feels so weird being like, yes, this is my mom. Caddy is not nearly old enough to be my mom, probably. Oh, I was yapping. I was talking about something. I completely lost my train of thought. And this isn't Shark Boy and Lava Girl. There's no easy way to get it back on the tracks. Aw. I swear, every time I look at this model and I like take off one of the layers, I'm like, wow, Miss Catio is far too generous. Far too generous. Although chat does like it when I go around like this. That was your ration. That was your ration of chest. Oh, that's nice to hear. Should help you at least stay relaxed with all the work you have to do. But that, well, heck, with everybody here, I'll have affiliate in no time now. Because I've been streaming a silly amount. I was looking at my analytics because I'm like, wow, there isn't a month where I streamed less than 100 hours so far. And my goal was just 10 hours a week. I went kind of crazy there, I think. But streaming every day will do that. Oh, that's nice. I remember one of my coworkers, I actually brought my sake set to them, like this the little decanter to warm sake in and everything. I lent it to him for a couple days. I'm pretty sure that set is at my parents' house now. I should get it out and use it again. Just because the weather's heating up doesn't mean I have to stop heating up my sake. I usually get Gakekin. It's a middle of the road brand, but you can get it at Hy-Vee. It's a lot nicer than being like, okay, I got to go to Melon Rose, order this, wait 3 weeks, and hope the bottle doesn't get broken shipping, which is so expensive. Shipping glass is so damn expensive. I hate it. Oh, well, I hope we'll see you around again, and good luck with your work. Oh, yeah, sake is very strong. Uh, when I'm drinking at home, if I'm not being pretentious about it, I'll just grab a whiskey glass and fill it up with sake, just like a whiskey on the rocks glass. And that gets you where you need to go. And I'll be honest, I may have had 3 of those one night. Well, it's very easy to drink compared to whiskey, in my opinion. Like whiskey, when I take a shot of that, it's like, oh no, I gotta focus, gotta channel my chakras to get this down. It's fighting back. It's gonna burn me from the inside out. But sake is like, you know what I mean? You escape. If it's hot sake, you do your best samurai impression. You're like, Uma. Yeah, I don't like it when my drinks feel like they're trying to fight back. It's why I don't drink rum on its own. Rum on its own, it's got a lot of burn, and it reminds me of nail polish remover. You know what I mean? I don't know if you have any sisters, but I had a sister. And nail polish remover was one of those things where it's like, oh no, they're getting that out. I'm leaving the room. I'm leaving the living room. Why does she have to paint her nails in the living room? Send help. 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 It's downright terrible. But now I'm at that age in my life where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna mix this paint thinner with this darn it, I'm forgetting what chemicals I mixed together. I made Japanning solution, which is this bake-on pigment. It's a mix of linseed oil and a couple other chemicals. Smells god awful. We have nail polish remover on tap, he says. The only thing I want on tap is Sapporo, but I'll settle for Asahi. Oh, speaking of on tap, I found out that a 10-minute drive from my friend that we play D&D's at house is a Japanese cafe where I was able to get takoyaki. But they have hot sake on tap. It's got kekin, the same kind I normally get and heat up myself. I need to get permission to sleep over sometime. Because if I go there in the evening and have hot sake out of those little wooden Japanese style shot glasses, I'm not driving nowhere. And I will put back half a bottle's worth. Easily half a bottle. If not a bit more. I love this stuff. And it hits you all at once. The second you try and stand up, it's like, oh, I feel those 13 shots. Which is my record. 13 shots of sake, that's my record. That's when you stand up and be like, whoa. This is what it feels like to be a pirate. To be on the high seas, the floor moving underneath you. Luckily, that was when my friends still lived in town. And I just had decided I'm going to finish this bottle. And I did it. I finished the bottle. And then I walked home. Sat around for like 30 minutes till my head wasn't foggy, and I walked home. Now that I think about it, though, I'm kind of surprised Miss Katia hadn't stopped by previously. But it's probably just time zone stuff, meaning that she's not usually on when I would be doing stuff. Because if I remember right, she's from like Indonesia. I know it's Southeast Asia. Trying to remember. Yeah, I don't drink heavily if I'm at like a bar or something because I can't afford that. Like I might have like an Angry Orchard or a beer with a meal, but I won't have like cocktails and stuff like that. I was watching a food theory video and it was so weird first off that it wasn't Matt Pad anymore. I miss Matt Pad. But they were talking about how Gen Z, which is technically my generation, although I grew up more like a millennial because I was poor, is drinking significantly less. Like 1 in 4 millennials don't drink. Or Gen Zs, not millennials. All the millennials have drinking problems. That's like their defining trait. That video popped up in my recommended, and I was like, sure, why not? It's like, this isn't Matt Pat. Because all the theory channels got split up. Yeah, they vape, which is freaking stupid. Every time I see someone vaping, I'm like, Okay, you must be an insufferable ass. You are the worst person I've encountered today. Yeah, most Gen Zers are under 21, but the trend I was watching wasn't just America. A lot of the world drinking age is 18. But children born in 2004 can drink now. Children born in 2004 can drink. I was born in 99. The cutoff for Gen Z is 97, but I still identify more with millennials. Yeah, it starts in 97. I still identify more with millennials because of growing up not with a bunch of money. I didn't have a phone till late into middle school, like 5th grade, 6th grade. Nope, Gen Z starts in 97. I grew up watching MASH and the Brady Bunch. Late in the evening was black and white show. The dad's a police officer. It's during the Prohibition era. What's it called? The intro's a bunch of whistling. Ah, what is it called? It's in black and white. The Andy Griffith Show. Andy Griffith, that's it. And you got a young kid. Have your kid watch the Andy Griffith Show. It's a good TV show. That and the Brady Bunch. Great family friendly content. I think. I don't remember anything too backwards in it. I know there's a lot of depictions of drinking issues because it's the Prohibition era, so all drinking is considered bad. But at the same time, the police officer, Mr. Griffith, uh, is over here like, well, I'm just to help this guy out, bring him here so he can sober up and then send him home. Yeah, exactly. That 97 to 2000s is weird where you didn't grow up with the like foundation of new technology where for the people that just learned with technology as it became public knowledge, it was the people that came into it. How do I describe this? Where the starting point to learn and understand the computer you bought was much higher. So it was much more difficult to understand technology in the same way that people that like learned to hack Xbox and everything that were like a few years prior to us. But then you have the kids that come in later that have all these tools that we didn't have available to us. We just grew up in the era of Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Although I grew up with actual encyclopedias because I was poor. And my parents had inherited a full set of encyclopedias or got them at a garage sale or something. Ah, dying. But yeah, Gen Zers are having children. It's babies having babies, is what it feels like whenever I see it. But then I'm like, oh, wait, you're in your 20s now. Like, I'm weird for not having kids at this age. My elementary school? No. My elementary school did not have a Marvels phase, but I also transferred elementary schools in the 4th grade. I had to go to the one that had the behavioral learning class that my dude teaches. He didn't teach mine, though. He's not that old, probably. You're saying you had a student that was in 5th grade and became a dad in 5th grade? Or do you mean like you had them and then like 6 years later they had a kid in like high school? Okay, they had him in like high school. Okay. That's still crime, probably. Potential crimes, but not nearly so bad. Whew, had me panicking there. I was like, oh no, I gotta go commit homicide. I don't know what happened, but somebody's dying. No, okay. Because when I hear a story of upsettingly young person, his parent, it usually involves a horrible crime. I mean, kids at that age, it's so much hormones and everything. They don't really think of the consequences of doing stuff. They're just like, I feel like doing this. It feels good. Let's do it. You see, I never had to talk growing up, but what I did have was How I Met Your Mother. So I figured it was going to be awesome. Just best. I thought Schmex was going to be legend. Wait for it, dairy, but it was just okay. I mean, yeah, it's upsetting to think about it, but it's like, yeah, they don't have the self control. As long as everything's consensual, it's just like, ah, that makes sense. It's got to be that like emotional connection or something. That makes me think. I was watching. Oh, who was it? Who was I watching the other day? Oh, it was May Panda Zoshi, and they were talking about giving head, and I was here like a VTuber talking about having engaged in intimate activity, and then over here gasp, la gasp, and then I'm over here like, yeah, sex was just okay. That makes sense. I have not seen that person in a decade. Summer camp went wild. I tell you what. I tell you what. I say, I say, I say. I peaked early. And now I'm a man on anime man on the internet. Something went wrong. I mean, I was doing my best and she was there, so eh. I had yet to learn what Pillow Princess meant. But now I know. And she who wears the crown, lets the crown fit. Boar probably isn't here. Probably. Hopefully. Boar, if you're here, don't have sex until you're an adult. And make sure that person's an adult too. Oh, probably. Although she was a bit older than me. It's weird to talk about. So we're like, I have not spoken to her in a decade, or we will probably never meet again. So it's not really a big deal, I feel like. But welcome back, Uli. Welcome back. You missed. Oh, wait, were you here when? You were here when Catio was here. I was going to say you missed my model mama, but no, you were here. That was weird though, seeing her in here. It was like when Cass dropped by. Because I commissioned Cass to do my Wide Peepo little frog model, but the little reactive image, which is also conveniently a 7TV emote. Where is it? There it is. I found it. I found my little emote. Look at him. That's me. That's me. See? That's my son. It's my son. He's an emote. And sometimes my son is well dressed. Like me. But I love it because it matches all the other Wide Peepo emotes that I have. Wide. See, it matches all of them, but I didn't know how to make them wide in the 7TV emote thing. But I figured I like Haruka, I like Ari, I like Michi. Why don't I get one that matches? And then everybody else also started getting them. So I got in on the ground floor. It was a trend, is what it was. Right, I'm going to take a like minute and a half, 2 minute long break, and I am going to go grab a drink and use the restroom, and I will be right back. Right back. And we're back. Back again. Guess who's back? Back again. Oh, damn it. There's the DMCA. Shit. Ah, shit. Can't believe some shady would do this to me. Can't believe Slimothy V Shady would do this to poor old G. Oh, but since I'm sick, that means legally I can drink all the Sprite I want, and it's awesome. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these cans. That kind of sucks. I also need to remember, this is the drinking Sprite. That empty Sprite can is the Sprite can for spitting in, because I had all that gross draining sinus stuff going on. And once you make the mistake of grabbing the wrong can of Sprite, you never want to make that mistake again. I have done that before. It was bad. You go take a big swig and it's thick and it's, oh no. Oh no, it's fighting back. Of all the things that have happened to me in my life, that might have been the worst. It's almost as bad. Actually, it's probably worse than getting the like half a beer that somebody was using as an ashtray. The pay water mug, yeah. If it makes you feel any better, the microplastics are already in your brain, so there's not much you can do about it. Us will make them pretty. Oh, you gotta get the loom. Once you get a loom, you can build a spinning wheel, which makes flax into linen at a 1-to-1. And then eventually you can get a better spinning wheel once you get resources from the mountains that makes 10 flax into 15 linen. Why do you have to fight skeletons? Because skeletons are bad. Out here straight looming it. By it, I mean my thread. I could have swore the loom was in the weaver's cottage in one of the towns, and it's filled with scavengers, not skeletons. Because Kay doesn't know how to build one. He needs to see one in order to know how to build it. Once you get it the first time, he can build it for you for free. Or not for free. It's actually quite expensive to build, but you get what I mean. You ain't that at that yet? Okay. I want to say it's like bottom right of the map. A wall of, oh, the deadly shroud turns into normal, gets downgraded in shroud once you upgrade your flame level. It's how they keep a level 5 guy from going to the level 20 area. There's also a few spots of deadly shroud that are, this will be the path to another area in future content that has not yet been added. Those are like a soft edge of the map. There's also a hard edge of the map where it's like, hey, you have 10 seconds to turn your ass around, buddy, or we will kill you. You will be deleted. Which is funny because those spaces are still populated. Like you look over there and like I can see a copper vein. I can see some bell peppers growing over there. Why can't I go over there? I want to touch it. I want that pepper. Is I know you can't have it. Is like, okay, I'm going to be really fast and I'm going to grab that pepper. I mean, I can do that for you, but wouldn't that ruin the experience of the game if I just gave you a loom? And your wife is in the area just before that. They'll be getting a loom before long as well, and they could do that too. But if you really want me to, sure, I'll do that. I will do this for you. But in return, I would ask you for a favor. When the Hollow Halls for the mountain area comes out, I need people to play it with me. Hollow Halls is the biggest, hardest dungeon for each zone, and I don't like it. I don't wanna. I want a friend to help. Soloing is no fun. Let's see. Yeah, I suppose I can go get you a loom. I'll have to turn off my model for a moment, though, just to launch the game. I'm hoping if I go up this weekend and get a RAM bibble bobbler, if I go and do that tomorrow after work, Saturday I usually don't stream, so I wouldn't mind if I streamed late. I could go up to Best Buy, grab one of those, even though the markup's pretty crazy. Put that in the back of my computer, which I am terrified every time I open up my computer. Every time I install something in my computer, I'm like, oh no, what if I broke it? What if I borked it? Absolutely kerfucked it. You know what I mean? Like my computer costs the same as my car. So I'm terrified to work on it. It's why I haven't tried to fix my broken keys. And I just have accept the fact that sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. Like even right now, my shift key don't work, but my W key and my 2 key are working. So that's pretty good. I just got to get good at toggling the caps lock. My only regret is that I have to go Google question mark in order to grab a question mark to copy and paste and so on for all the like things you have to hold shift to get. Oh, and you'll find it before long, but there's this big red river that runs from west to east in Revelwood. Go up to the start point of the river on the west. There's a cave there with a cool shield. I'm dying. Bring you an effing loom? Okay, I'll bring you an effing loom. All right, model, you're going to die for a moment. Goodbye, model. The way it just disappears. Okay, I'm a menace to society. I will go grab this for you. The loom of doom. Yes, I like the way you think. It'll go great right next to the evil weather machine. And yes, it is an evil weather machine. Have you ever encountered a kind weather machine? I haven't. Let's see, which of these houses was it at? Rosewood, no. No, East Lapis. There it is. It's an East Lapis. Is there anything else you would like while I am on this quest, this adventure, my friend? Or is it just a loom? Just a loom? On it. You got it, boss. I am 900 meters away from the loom. 800 meters. 700 meters. 600 meters. 500 meters. But now I'm on the ground, not gliding. So now I have time to ask, the fuck is a meter? $400. What was that? Oh, I don't know. There's nothing I can do to help you with that, Captain Erica. I think you've just decided to torture yourself. Going in a cave? 300 meters? Exploding bug in the way? And I'm out of the cave? 250 meters? 200 meters? 150 meters? Stamina has been used up. 100 meters? 75 meters? 50? 40? 30? 20? Ah, there's a wall in the way. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Loom acquired. Maybe. Where is it? They moved it. Who the fuck moved it? Here it is. Join game. Oh no. The password was your name, I think. Unless you changed it. I'm traveling to your house. I've joined your world. Hello. At the looming sense, you might not be ready to fully utilize this item. There you go. Yeah, I just had to remember what it was. You're welcome. It's no big deal. Now I gotta restart VTube Studio. VTube Studio. You know, VTube Studio, it gives me the power. I could use one of the default models. It would be kind of funny. Ah, there we go. My model starts naked, and I gotta put the clothes on every time. Every time. I actually take away the shirtness from you and give it back later. Later in the stream. Oh, you needed the spindle. I see. If I remember right, that quest is a little dumb because it's like 5 steps. Just go north towards Blackmire and look for a cave where there used to be a bridge going over the road. There's a big bridge where there was a small wood bridge that connected like a cave to a little hill that was like where the road goes through a little valley. That's where it is. Yeah, you're looking for a cave full of spiders. An upsetting amount of spiders. An Indiana Jones amount of spiders. The big bridge. Braylon Bridge. Yeah, you gotta level that flame. You gotta go kill a woman. You gotta kill a woman and level your flame up to level 3. You don't want to kill the big woman? Big scary woman over where you got the table saw blade? Or the one at the hill near Fort Kelvin? Or the one at Glenwood End? You can't go to Lupa as Fort Lupa. You can't do that big woman. She's too big. Oh. Oh well. You'll get that before long. I do think that the later ones are a bit silly. Like, it made sense, like, oh, I need a table saw blade to make a table saw since we can't make iron. But the later developments, it's like, I mean, can't we just build a blast? Can't we just build some bellows? Really? Really? You need me to go get bellows? We have leather. We have fabrics. We have wood. We can make bellows. We have the power. We have the technology. We can make it better, faster, stronger. Why do I gotta go fight this man? Or like you had to go get the big cauldrons. Like, can't we just use a soup pot? Why does it have to be an actual cauldron? We got some metal sheets. We'll make a pot for soup. We can make some good soup. Good soup as a treat. Just a little treat. I also think they'll need to add a upgraded version of the cooking spot. Eventually, one like a big like meat rotisserie rack over it or something. It'll look nicer, and it should cook faster. That way, you can batch cook stuff. Because once you get the kettle, you can set up a cook place that cooks items automatically, so you don't have to hold them over the fire. I know yesterday evening, I was just grinding and enshrouded and trying to get 20 of each food stuff. That way I'd have a full stack of everything. uh, uh, I feel gross today. I hope I feel better tomorrow. I'm getting real sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm pretty sure I have strep throat because like my throat's all sore and my lymph nodes are a bit swollen. Not so much to be like a concern, but enough to be like, yeah, that feels about right. That feels like strep throat. I've had it quite a few times. Not enough times that the doctor's like, what if we took a melon baller to the back of your throat, like they did with my sister and brother? But enough times. The worst was when I had it at the same time as the case of the flu, like when I was still in school. I missed a full week of school. I did not move for an entire week. That was a terrible combination. Knocks you on your ass, hurts to take your medicine, hurts to swallow, hurts to drink, hurts to move. But it is what it is. It do be what it do. It do be dooby doo. Dooby dooby doo. Where are you? Oh, my dude. I meant to ask, have you ever gotten ads while having my stuff open? I'm curious if they run ads on non-affiliated channels or not. If you're still here. If not, oh well. I'm debating. Should I ball some tro? Can I do a round of balatro? I think I can. Just one. Just one as a treat. Right? It can't hurt nothing, right? 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 Surely. Surely not. Just one, exactly. Because I still need to take a nap before D&D. Go to a gaming page. Blah. There we go. Falling some tro. Oh, and I gotta change my category. Category. Just chatting. Nay. I say nay. Balatro. Done. There we go. I did the streamer thing. I want the money deck. The cash money deck. Well, 2 pair. The invisible? What's the invisible Joker unlock? I don't know what you mean by that. We're gonna high card because I need at least 3 of a kind. Okay, that run was really short. So, like, what if I... I know I said 1, however, comma, that wasn't really a good one, so... I don't have a problem. You have a problem with saying I have a problem. So, like, it's fine, surely. I just can't draw shite. Like, 4 2 pairs aren't going to be nearly enough. Like, here we're stuck doing just high card. Try again. Playing straight. Oh, hell yeah, still am. Day 3 is sick. Got that man flu. Three of a kind is 3 times. But it's for cards sold and it resets. I can't take advantage of it that early in the run. The to-do list. Abstract Joker for just flat bolt is better. I might try for a later. But at least right now, it's not really worth it. Flush. Flush, make money. Straight flush. Oh, you bitch. You're destroying a Joker's a no-go. I'm gonna be fully honest with you. That's a no-go, bud. All right, we're running hearts, guys. We're doing it. We're running hearts. And everybody is sick. Ghoulie was sick. A boss is sick. Panda is sick. Although Panda, I think you did that to yourself with the whole only getting 3 hours of sleep thing. Queen, Jack, 10, 9. Let's play pair of 7s just to get those gone. Because I got a flush in hand. Pair of jacks. I really want to get that straight flush for the money. Fine, we'll play a flush. Next, it wants me to play pair, just pair. Not very good. Everything's on sale, baby! Judgment. We got popcorn. Everything's gonna be easy peasy. By Scholar, we're gonna start making things into aces and making those aces into hearts. We're gonna build a 5 of a kind. All right, next it wants 2 pair. 2 pair we can do. A single pair, that'd be a pretty bad hand. Oh, eternal jokers that can't be destroyed. That makes sense. Let's see, we're gonna use star. Get rid of spades and clubs because they're cards that make it so they can't tell the difference. Skip, select. Oh, we get no discards. We're gonna throw out a pair. We get a lot of malt from popcorn. So we're not in a bad position. 2 pair. Makes the to-do list happy. Aces go crazy from Scholar. Heck yeah. The Golden Joker gave us 4 schmeckles. Can we hieroglyph? Discard face cards? No. 2 pair? No. Straight flush. Four of a kind is what I want you to do next. We'll play the straight. I keep forgetting to use the devil card. I'll use it next one. I'll use it next time for sure. I swear. I promise. I promise. It wants flush. Heart, 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 heart. Play the flush to get $4. You get $3 for having that at the hand and around. Sell that because it's about to go away. Buy that. Buy and use. Open the pack. The pack of doom. Get straight up. Level up straight. Roll. Supernova. Tempting but no. And we're gonna 4 of a kind. We'll get back the money we lose from playing it. Rerolls become cheaper. Now we can really start cycling for what we want. There's the sun doo-doo-doo-doo. Then we use the fool to get another copy of the sun. Sell this. Buy this. Eventually we'll get rid of Golden Joker as well. Or more. We're getting rid of Golden Joker now, because that lets us start thinning the deck. One, two, three, four, five. Turn left card into right card. Bonus lucky cards. Another queen. And then we'll make our ladies lucky. We get some lucky ladies. Some pretty lucky ladies, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Level up high card by 3 levels. No, thank you. Oh, if we had an 8. Well, we tried. And what we really need next is the bloodstone. Blackboard, no. Criminal, no. Base chips and malt will be half. Rather get rid of the 3 in diamonds. Two aces, 3 queens for full house. No. I guess we gotta play the pair. Yeah, let's just play the pair. And this upgrades, so now it gives me $3 after each round. And I guarantee 6 it'll make up for what we spent or would have got from having the gold joker. Straight flush. Riffraff is only good really early. Alright, we got an extra queen and now an extra king. Let's open the buffoon pack. Oh darn, if I had gotten this earlier, I would have been really happy. Rough Gem is such a nice card. Nope, no more rerolls. Double money. Sure. Stomps. I would like to double money. All right, I don't want to get rid of any of those. We're going to start with a low-end flush. Then we can full house. Right, I know that's either an ace or a king now. Okay, it was an ace. All right, lucky never triggered. I said 1, and that was technically 3. I am better than this. I'm not going to just click new run. I'm not going to do it. You can't make me. You can't trick me into proving I'm worse than I am. Because I'm already terrible. Ha! Ha ha! One halfway decent run. See, I stopped. I shouldn't have doubled money twice like that. I could have made my deck better. But it is what it is. It do be what it do. It do be do. Doobity doobidie. Yeah, go big or go home. High big or high home. Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to work we go. And all that. All that in a bag of chips. Oh, but how have you been, Panda? I've been gone for 2 days, so I haven't seen you. How have you been? No worries. I got fat fingers. Speaking of, the swelling in them finally started to go down. That's good. I found out that the throat spray I was using, I wasn't supposed to use for more than 2 days in a row. And then I noticed today, on the 3rd day of using it, that my fingers were all swollen. So that was no good. You're sick today too? Did you at least get to stay home, or are you like me and have to work even if you are sick? Because there's nobody for me to call when I would go into work at 4 in the morning. Hell yeah. Good on you staying home. And I've been told before that if I just text my boss, that counts as a no call, no show. Yeah, I wish I was physically capable of using my sick time, but if I'm going to be sick, I have to plan it out the day before. And even then, there's a decent chance I won't be able to get anybody to fill in for me. I love messages someone saying, "Hey, I'm under the weather. I need someone to take my shift for tomorrow." And they never respond. Oh, and you know that employee I've complained about before, the one that leaves a mess for me in the evenings? They're going to be my freaking neighbor. They're moving into where the old lady that died lived, on the other side of my building. They're moving into another apartment in the same building. Yeah, at least it's on the opposite side of the building. I'm over here like, you just assured me that you're a quiet neighbor, yada, yada, yada. When we don't speak to each other, I've made no notion that I like you or anything. I've just been polite. I believe he is leaving. I believe he gave his 2-week notice. But that's just kind of annoying because it's like I thought I was going to be free of this asshole, and now he's my neighbor. Come on, what kind of rolling a 1 level malarkey is this? Exactly. Like, good luck. Don't. Good luck with your new job. I hope it goes well. Do not darken my doorstep again. Which I don't get to say. Do not darken my doorstep often enough. Honestly, he's young enough that I wouldn't be surprised if he did do some kind of streaming stuff on his own. Good for him if he does. But I don't think he has I think his work ethic is very lacking, so I don't know how well he would do in streaming. Because streaming, you do have to, I feel, be very consistent. Some people make it in spite of not being consistent. Ari Mayoshi. But still. You got to reach a certain size before you can be not consistent, you know? The ball has to be rolling if you want it to keep rolling. Oh, you weren't here earlier, were you? My model mama was here. She came in and said hello. It was very nice. Balls. Yeah, it was nice to see her, but then I realized, oh, it's kind of weird that she hasn't been here before. And then I remembered, oh, time zones. Time zones are a thing. I stream at like midnight for her. But it looks like Ganon will not. Our Ganon is doing a selfish art day. So they're probably not going to work on my commission today, but maybe they will. Is for residential and commercial use? Yeah. Residential and commercial, that's all of it. What do you have if you don't got residential or commercial? Like parks don't need time. But if they did, they'd be open when the sun's up, which would be time zoned. You know what I mean? But the time that isn't residential is commercial. When I'm not home, I work. Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly stuff. That's it. That's all the Doctor Who I know. My throat. I'm dying. I'm dying. Don't mourn me. I was hoping I'd at least have some cool vocal fry going on with being sick, but no, it's just suffering. Don't die. I've been trying not to die. I need to go buy some soup. I ate a can of tomato soup for lunch yesterday, and then a can of tomato soup for lunch the day before. When I am sick and I eat soups, I'm the healthiest I ever am. I should eat soup more often. The problem is I gotta buy milk to make soup because you need it to make a nice thick creamy soup. Soup. Ah, yes, the Maker soup. May does love her soup. She's full of soup. But the problem is, even if I buy only a quart, that's me committing to eating soup at least 7 days before the quart of milk runs out. Because if you put water in your tomato soup, it's just sad. That's depression soup. Or are you getting like the powdered soups? I threw away some soups that were up in my top shelf of my cabinet because I was like, I bought this more than a year ago. I know it's probably still fine, but I'm only going to eat this when I'm not feeling well, so probably fine is not good enough. Oh, gamer soups. I should try some gamer soups. We could have like a soupy Sunday where I review gamer soups. No, that's silly. Community Day Sunday would be better. But at the end of the day, I just want a nice big bowl of tomato soup and like a full sleeve of saltine crackers crushed up in it. I want my soup to turn into a solid mass so I don't have to slurp. That's how you do it. This is the way. It's the same as how you do chili. I was thinking more like I buy one of each and have one every Friday and be like, well, I'm having this. I would say it is good or it is not good. Kind of like how I did my Drinking Friday streams, which I decided not to do a lot of drinking today because sick. But I miss streaming. I miss my chat. I missed you guys. So I was like, I'm a stream anyway. I still drink a little bit of sake just because a bit of alcohol can help numb my throat. It's like how people give a little bit of scotch to babies when they're teething. And I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little baby guy. Rum would be pretty good. Vodka for a baby, though? Привет. I say because that's the only Russian word I know offhand. No, I probably, if I got anything, it'd probably be vodka, but I don't think my parents really drank until my youngest brother was not a toddler anymore. My brother bleached his hair. I have a blonde sibling now. It was weird. I saw him and I like staggered. I was like, what happened to you? What did you do to your head? Oh, no, no, no. Like, this is recent. I want to say he's 18 now. He's either 18 or just about to turn 18. And I'm having a brain moment. But I saw him and I was like, boy, you and I watched How I Met Your Mother together. You know grown men aren't blonde. You look ridiculous. You don't have blonde face shape because you know, like people that are blonde, like it fits them. But people that aren't blonde and suddenly become blonde, it very rarely fits them. I mean, it could have been worse. He could have made himself a ginger. I would have had more material to work with there, calling him Carrot Top and everything. I mean, like, I bleached the end of my hair, or my ends a couple times. And then I would color those, but that's about all I did. Oh, and I did dark in my hair. I had dark brown hair and I made it black a couple times. I remember the thing I did for summers is I would get a mohawk, But then I got to the point where my mohawk would get so long that I would just brush it around to the side and it would look like I had a fancy haircut. Ooh, that's no good. You know, if you got to work with chemicals, you should talk to Captain Erica. They work at a big chemical plant place and they do all the safety stuff for it and like the designing. I kind of want to darken my hair again now that I think about it. I do it for me, not for anybody else. I just like how I look with black hair. It lasts for like a month. But I have so much hair, I have to get 2 hair dyeing kits. I literally have twice the hair of an average person, and it's thick. All right, go for it. Tasty chemicals. Tasty asbestos. Do I have asbestos? Do I have that emote? Asbestos. Asbestos. No. 7TV, I require your aid. Asbestos. There we go. Asbestos. I have added asbestos. Now I probably just need to refresh. And it should work. Hopefully. Maybe. No, it doesn't look like it worked. It'll probably just take a bit to get added in. Oh, it's already there. Wicked. Copy. Paste. Asbestos. You can see it in the chat, but not in the on the screen yet. Not on the TV. Well, that's something I used to do. That'd be kind of fun to do again. I rarely use my TV anymore, but I used to always put my streamers that I was watching on the TV. I thought that was pretty cool being able to do that. Oh, I'm debating. Oh, sorry. I leaned back too much. I was saying that's something I used to do. I used to put the streamers I'd watch on the TV because I hardly ever use my TV anymore. That'd be fun. Oh, but I'm getting a bit tired, and my throat's starting to hurt again. So I think maybe we start getting ready for a raid. I'm going to try and stream again tomorrow if I'm feeling a bit better. If not, Saturdays are my normal day off, so I will go pick up the part I want for my computer, a new RAM stick if I'm not streaming. Wade? Yeah, I was thinking we go Wade Gannon. Mr. Gannon VT. They're doing art, but there's other options. Let's see. Because I think I saw Papa Mutt was live. Let's see. How long have they been live for? I can't decide. Heads Papa, tails Gannon. Flip a coin. We got tails. It is Ganon. / Wade Ganon _VT. There we go. Now we can go say hello to a funny art fella. I love the funny little scrungly art man. He's very funny, so be nice to him. Or I swear, I'ma slap you. But if we're not back tomorrow, then we will be back the day after guaranteed.